Hey, this your man Tim Trees. I'm down here at Ground 3 Radio with my homie Mike on the mic. Tune in.
Yo, what it do, family? It's your favorite host, Mike on the mic from the Vibe Perspective Podcast. Tapped in with my guys at Ground 3 Radio, DJ OK. Man, we back at it again for another Vibe Style Wednesday and another series of interviews, man. Shout out to each and every one of my listeners tonight, man. Make sure you take the time to like, comment, subscribe, and share this video, man. We work super hard on these videos. The team is always making sure we put out good content, and we love y'all. We appreciate y'all, so I want y'all to get that back to us. You know what I'm saying? Be sure, once again, to call in at 443-377-1872. Again, that number is 443-377-1872, man. We got a super special guest in the building, man. I ain't even gonna lie to you. Zone 13's finest, man. A man who said if you study long, you study wrong, right? A legend, an absolute icon. Without this guy, the music scene in the city and beyond would not be what we know it is today, man. I'm telling you, a true general, man. One of the architects of this Baltimore scene in general today. Absolutely a true artist, a creative. Put in so much work, I can't even name all the things he done did. It take too many hands. You know what I mean? My guy, Tim Trees, a.k.a. Wayne Jones in the building. What up, bro?
Appreciate you for having me, man. You know
Absolutely, no doubt.
Definitely, yo. Appreciate you, man. This your man, Tim Trees, man. Wayne Jones, the legend of Weed James. You heard me.
Yes,
Big
sir.
Bomb is around.
Big Bomb is on first. You heard now? No,
You
for
feel
sure,
me,
man.
G? What's up with you, though, bro?
I'm here CIAA weekend. You know what I mean? I'm energized. I'm trying to move around. I'm trying to keep everything in order. You know how organization is. You know, all this energy, you can't keep nothing in order. But it's all good. We're gonna get it together. You know what I mean? And you know, I'm glad I got you here. I'm glad I'm sitting across from you. It's an honor. It's a pleasure. Absolutely.
I appreciate you having me here, bro.
Absolutely. No doubt.
I've been checking out your work. You know what I mean, on YouTube.
Appreciate you.
Yeah.
Appreciate you. No, absolutely. And we do that for that. You know what I'm saying? We want to tell good stories. We want to tell the history of everything. We're going to go through journeys and, you know, give a human side to everybody, that people that don't see the real Baltimore, we can show them that.
Okay.
You know what I mean? People that's in Cali, people in New York that don't know much about Baltimore. I want to use these videos to, you know, educate people about who these people are. And they hear your music. They know, you know, they know the legend behind the work, but they a lot of times don't know the person. You know, so I want to make this the opportunity to know the person. And, you know, and speaking of knowing the person, I want to start at the beginning. Like I said, Zone 13.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Being from Freedom Way, Claremont, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. I want to talk a little bit about that, you know, upbringing. Like, how was that like, you know, being brought up in that early day?
To me, it was fun. You know what I mean? You know, I think everybody, when you think about your childhood, you know what I mean, it's usually fun. I didn't have, like, a bad household or nothing like that. You know what I mean? Shit, it was fun, man. It was fun. Yeah. I learned a lot of stuff the hard way, but you know, everything's still working. You feel me?
That's a fact. That's a fact, man. I think, you know, early in those days, I think some of the influences like Run DMC, you know, like NWA, like Straight Outta Compton, you know what I mean? And we going to touch on the music, you know, absolutely, but I definitely want to give this opportunity for, you know, to talk about your upbringing and like things that was influencing you as a kid. You know what I'm saying? I think, you know, you started writing in, I think, middle school.
Yeah, I started writing when I was 12 years old.
12 years old, right?
Yeah, G. Yeah.
I know, you know what I'm saying? I know. But I also know, like, you was a bit shy to, like, let people know that you was into music at first.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I think it's interesting because I think also your grandmother kind of instilled that you was going to be a star early.
Oh, yeah.
So it's like all of these things around sort of you coming up sort of molded you. Rest in peace, for sure. You know, and I want to talk about that influence. You know, I want to talk about, you know, starting to rap at 12, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, eventually even getting in, like, a rap battle with your homies. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like, they was shocked that you was good at, you know, what you was doing. You had a lot of material.
Yeah.
So, like, tell me about that.
That's when you trying to do something and you trying to hide it, you feel me?
Yeah.
It's like I had a stockpile of raps, you feel me? Like I really couldn't rap in my house because, you know, my mother wasn't really going for all the cussing and all that type of shit. Sure. You feel me?
I feel it.
But so yeah, I used to hide, you know what I mean, my books and all that type of shit. And one day we was outside, you know what I'm saying? And like a couple of dudes from around my way, a couple of my homies, they rap. Right. You feel me? But nobody knew that I rap. At all. You feel me? Yeah. So one day they was out there rapping, and you know, I jumped in it. Next thing you know, I'm battling one person, then I'm battling two people, then I'm battling, you know what I mean? So, but I had so much material though. I was able to like handle everybody.
Smoke them.
You feel me? Yeah, definitely. They know it.
Oh God, that's funny. I mean, that's incredible too, because I think a lot of people know you for like how much truth you tell in your lyrics, like and how much like it's really like no nonsense. You go straight to the point a lot of times.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I think I mentioned NWA before because I think you liked their music early on because they was they kind of inspired you to say what you wanted to say on record.
Yeah, exactly.
Right?
Well, they inspired me to say what I wanted to say, but they made me realize how easy it was. You feel me?
Yeah.
It's like I said, I'm 12 years old. I'm listening to the Straight Outta Compton. I had Easy Does It and Straight Outta Compton, the cassettes. You feel me? So, me listening to it, and after a while you get to memorizing.
Yeah.
So like me rapping their lyrics, I just was like, damn, I can do this. I can do this. It's easy.
Yeah.
You feel me? And I started, writing raps, and then I learned how to count bars. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Once I learned how to count bars, that was it. Because I was like, damn, they're professional. But I was a kid. You know what I mean? I knew when to stop. I knew when to start.
Yeah.
All of that. You feel me? So
That's fire. I mean, we keep going a little bit. I mean, you go to high school, like Mervo. Class 97, right?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out Mustangs.
Go Mustang.
Go Mustang.
You feel me?
You know what I mean? I think you was at Mervo at the same time Boss Man was there, right?
Yeah. I was up there when Trav was up there.
Yeah.
He was in like I think he might have been. He was in your grade. He was up there with my bro Joe Mill. That's my little brother Joe Mill.
Big
right
shout
there.
out.
You feel me? Yeah. But Trav went up there. I think they said Scar came up there the year that I graduated. You feel me? So long story short, man, I don't know no other high school. You feel me? And I ain't trying to start nothing. But I mean, it seemed like all the stars.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They Mustangs and shit. You feel me?
Hey man, don't start no high school ones out here. No, for sure. No, it's definitely a lot of talent that came out of Mervo, and big shout out Mervo. You know what I'm saying? I think there's like this old photo of you that was, when you was in Mervo, and like you didn't have any glasses, but I think you wore glasses too around that time.
I wore
too,
glasses.
right?
Oh yeah, hell yeah. I've been wearing glasses since the 3rd grade. Bro.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
it's kind of time to put the pause on.
Yeah,
somebody.
I would take them off and hand them to my brother. You feel me? And then I'd jump on the motherfucker, and then they'd be like, "Go get your mother." And he'd run, go get my mother. My mother pull me up off, and nigga, you understand what I'm saying? Yeah. Wayne Jones.
In real life. No, for sure. I think we talk about 97. Like, I think your first real like studio session was in 97, right?
Going into an actual studio.
Yeah.
Shout out to Jerry Brown, man. Armageddon Productions, man.
Big shout out.
That was the first time I ever been in the studio. Matter of fact, that was 96.
96.
That was 96. Yeah, I used to make beats with the with the little karaoke machine and shit.
Yeah.
I would take one, have the beat playing, and then I record. What we call it, G? You got that right, loop jack and shit. Baltimore niggas, you heard me?
Yes, sir. I mean, it's interesting too, cause like you said, you was 12 and you were already developing like this expert skill at like rapping.
Yeah.
And then you finally get into like this studio space where you can like really put it to work, and you're already like messing with the loops. You know what I mean?
Know.
So like, what was that experience like getting to the studio for the first time? Finally finding the place where you can put all of your talent down.
I felt like a shark in water.
Yeah.
That's what I felt like. I felt like a shark in water, bro. You feel me? I'm talking about a great white though.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Shit. Yeah, that's how I felt. I knew that like me being in there and how easy it was for me, I just felt at home, bro. Like I knew this was for me. For real.
Yeah. That's dope, man. Some people just know.
Yeah.
It's like you get a feeling of like, I'm gonna do something great here. I don't know what it is, but I feel it. Like I just know it's gonna happen.
I knew what it was though. I knew I was gonna be a star. My grandmother told me I knew I was gonna be a star. That's what it was. I was trying to figure out what kind of star I was gonna be. You feel me? But
what color the star was gonna be when I got it.
You heard me there.
No, for sure.
Straight up.
And I think, and speaking of stardom, I mean, the legendary album, you know what I'm saying, February 2001, Dalton Volume 1.
February 27, 2001, yeah.
February 27, 2001. Tuesday.
You heard me. Yep.
It's crazy because we just passed the 23rd anniversary of that.
Yeah,
you know
we did.
I mean? Yeah, just passed.
We did.
Like, and this is great timing for us. You know
Straight
what I mean?
up.
Yeah.
Straight up.
And I think it's interesting because I heard in my research, because I do a lot of research, of course, to prepare for this interview.
I appreciate
like
that, bro.
October 2000, I think it got leaked on Madison Street.
Yeah.
By Rod Lee.
It wasn't Rod. It was out of Rod's studio.
All right, okay.
It was
okay.
Man.
All right, it was all right. Okay.
Yeah, it was a couple.
Shout out Rod Lee.
It was a couple of the homies from around there. You know what I mean?
Somebody let somebody hear early. Somebody.
Yeah.
Let somebody.
And then
hear
somebody copied, and then it went like
yeah.
that, bro. But I'll say this: I learned that leaking the music, it was a good way of promoting it. You feel me? A lot of people, they probably feel like, nah, I don't want nobody to hear my shit yet. It's not ready yet. Man, shit. I think we had 8 songs done.
Yeah.
We had 8 songs done. The whole album wasn't done yet, but what was on the CD that was leaked, we had 8 songs. Everything I recorded with Rod.
Yeah. No, for sure. We're gonna definitely go into your connection with Rod Lee a little bit later. And I mean, since you mentioned it, I mean, leaking is definitely a great way to get some promo and get your name out there a little bit. I mean, is it true that you yourself leaked some music?
Hey man, they said this dude named Wade was leaking it.
Oh, okay. Okay, shout out Wade.
Wade James. Shout out to Wade James, man. Yeah.
Definitely feeding the streets for sure, man. And I mean, I think so to talk about Dalton Volume 1, like originally, I think you wanted Timbuktu to be a single. Yeah. Because like you liked it more.
Yeah, we got into arguments about that shit.
Yeah. That's crazy. And but Bankrolls ended up being the thing.
See, because this is what happened.
Yeah.
We had to let the people decide.
Of course, yeah.
Right? Me, I'm pushing Timbuktu. I'm pushing them.
Fire, by the way. Fire.
I appreciate it, bro. I appreciate it.
Right now.
But when the DJs got it, it was more so like bankrolls. Bankrolls. Then we released the vinyl again, bankrolls and We Don't Love Them.
Yep.
You feel me?
Absolutely. That's fire,
man.
bro.
It was good times, G.
Definitely.
Good times, man.
Definitely. I mean, and I think with all the good times, it's always like, I always say, like, whenever there's a bunch of positivity, it's always something that can, like, ruin your day, right? Yeah. Like, it's always something that can, like, get in the way of you just trying to be positive, trying to do the right thing, trying to, and I think, it's a lot of adversity that comes with a lot of obstacles. Like, in addition to, just to speak around that time, like, your girlfriend was pregnant, you know what I mean? And that played a big role in sort of how you were doing this album, because now it's like, I gotta move now. You know what I'm saying? I gotta put the, put the what is it? How do you, like the wheel to the pavement type situation. And tell me about sort of the desperation you was feeling at that time, having a pregnant girlfriend and during this album time.
I felt like I had to make it happen, bro. I felt like I just had to make it happen. I didn't see any other options, bro. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like, I just wanted to be like, I wanted to be able to spoil my children. You feel me? I wanted to be able to spoil them. I wanted to be able to give them anything. You feel me? And this is like my first time going through this situation.
Of course,
you know what I mean?
Right, yeah.
And I'm going off of like people that's older than me, you know what I mean, having babies. I'm going off of them. Like, damn, okay, it's hard like that. You feel me? Yeah. So, but when my child arrived, it wasn't hard, G. You know what I mean? Like, I had a mean support system.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's dope, man. It takes a village, and I'm glad that you had that village, you know what I mean? And, it's actually funny because, like, that lines up with, like, your debut album release, and it's like now the life of your album, but the life of your child is also like sort of 1-to-1 now,
right?
And it's just interesting. I just going through I was like, dang, like you can watch both of them grow,
exactly.
Right? Like it's like you have two children that are like, one is your music, but one is like living with you,
right?
I thought that was dope. I just had to bring that up.
Yeah, matter of fact, the song you was just talking about, Get Slick With It, I made that in 2005.
Yeah.
That's when my son was born.
Yeah. I was going, we're going to bring that up too. Yeah. But, I mean, just to kind of stay on Dalton Dalton Volume 1 just a little bit, I think the album like originally got a bit held up because of the first track on your album, the Spit record.
Yeah.
All right, so double time, you was rapping double time.
Right.
Yeah.
So Spit was the first song that we recorded.
Yeah.
And it wound up being the last song that got finished. You feel me? I think it took like 2.5 months.
Man.
Right?
Yeah.
To get everything done.
Yeah.
To get the whole album done. But Spit was I think it took about a month
just alone for that record.
For that one song.
That's
you
crazy.
feel me? So we had everything done up, but I didn't like it, bro. I did not like it, G. I hated it.
You know, bro, gonna tell the truth.
You already know, G. He was there.
Yeah, of course. That's crazy too, cause that's one of my joints too. I like that record.
Yeah,
too.
I like it now.
Yeah, right, exactly.
I like it now, but at the time it was like, yo, when I heard the beat, G, without me rapping on there, without Manny talking on the beginning of it, I was like, yo, I can't do nothing with this shit, G. I can, but I don't feel right.
Yeah,
you feel me? Yeah, we pulled that off though, bro. Then I made a spit part too. Yeah, man. We'll get to it. Right. We'll get to it. You feel me? My bad.
No, I know you
probably
that was actually
know.
next thing I was going to ask you. I mean, we can talk about it now if you want.
It's whatever, G. You going to lead the way, bro.
No, for sure. Actually, I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna leave it for a little bit later because I got something to connect to it.
Right,
I mean, just in terms of this album, and we recollecting around the times of making it, right? Like we recollect around those times of being in the studio, liking something, not liking something, but then you like put it in the streets, right? Like, and then like, man, people like going to the stores and like asking about your music, like before you even worked on your album, right? Like there was people that was looking for something they can get from Tim Trees, and I know that must have felt good, sort of getting that validation before you even dropped.
This is the thing though.
Yeah.
Like I said, in Mervo,
Yeah.
we was rapping.
Exactly. Yeah.
You feel me? So it's like I had I'm not gonna say like a crazy fan base, but it was people who already
They was looking for you.
Yeah, Tim Trees, you know what I mean? And then when I dropped, that was it, bro.
Yeah.
That was it. I'm dead serious.
Oh God, no, for sure. I mean, you saw that the impact, right? Like once K Swift was like playing your records in a tunnel.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like
so
legendary tunnel.
K Swift, you know what I mean? K Swift and Quicksilver. They the ones that broke the album first, G. You know what I mean? Both of them had I know for a fact that that Quick had the record pool meeting. I can't remember. I want to say, I can't remember the name of the record pool meeting. Yeah. But Quick was running that, and then K Swift was on the radio. You feel me? So like the way the strategy behind everything, like we hit the ground running, bro. You know what I mean? We had our own street team, all that, G. You know what I mean? We got this bitch and really like was campaigning, bro.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Tim Trees for mayor. You heard me. Tim Trees for president, G. You know what I mean? That's how we was out there, G.
Yeah. No,
I think we put up so many damn posters, they start finding niggas. I'm dead serious. Like, everybody start finding motherfuckers because we putting up so many posters. But I was out there putting the posters up too.
Yeah. Put that work in yourself.
Yeah, yo, hell yeah, bro. Good time, man. Good times.
For sure. I mean, that speaks to the energy in the streets. Like, that speaks to everybody looking for your music. I think, like, you was selling records for, like, $21 in the store.
Hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But look, this is the thing. It was $21.
They were still flying out the shelves,
we was getting $7.50 off of it.
Oh, right.
Now, that was only at certain stores. Because you had other stores was selling for $12. Right. But I think it was called The Wall. Mm-hmm. The Wall out Mondana. Yeah, we went there. Legendary. I'm like, yo, why is this shit 21?
Yeah.
But it still was selling out.
Flying out the shelves.
And I'm like, damn, they get more bread than me out this joint.
Oh, God, yeah. No, it's like 2-to-1 type
you
situation.
Feel me?
Yeah, it's crazy.
It's all good.
No,
shout out to The Wall, man.
Man, shout out to him, for sure. I mean, you got like 100,000 downloads on Napster.
On that,
like,
yo, I swear that broke my heart, bro.
Like,
that broke my heart.
Unheard of.
This was before... All right, remember I said we leaking it?
Yeah.
But I don't know what the hell happened with the Napster situation, but it was on that bitch.
Yeah.
And me looking at the numbers, you know, man, it's human nature for you to add that money up.
On God, yeah, of course.
So I'm sitting there like, you know, Ray started crying and some shit. And
man,
some
I would too. 100,000 on Napster is insane. Like, that's before like big iTunes, before
I think
Spotify,
that was what LimeWire.
Yeah. Putting the A's on your computer and shit.
Yeah, man, no bullshit, right?
Oh God. If you know, you know.
Damn.
No, for sure. I mean, that's. I think 100,000 downloads on Napster means a lot. Like, it means like you know, there's certainly energy behind this, and you can tell you got a lot of people that really just want this music. You know what I'm saying? I think you was sought after by like Universal.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And like Avery Lippman.
Yeah, Avery Lippman.
You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
And like he famously co-founded like Republic Records too. Like,
did he?
Yeah, he did.
Okay.
And so I was like, you know, me doing my research, I'm like, oh man, I know that name, and I look him up and like, oh yeah, that's why I know. And it's just interesting to see that like the people who are like really fundamental in like the big labels we see today,
right.
they was invested in Tim Trees early.
Like, yeah, they was
early
looking.
like,
Cause I all right, you know, we dropped that here. When we went to New York, I didn't think that they was gonna know who I was. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But yeah, like not only him, but like when you go up there, it's other people in there. It's a lot. It's like the people that work at the label, I guess.
Right.
And they sitting there watching you, and you perform in front of them.
Yeah.
You
facts.
feel me?
Yeah.
So yeah, man, I was just shocked that they knew who I was.
I was
just shocked, bro.
Man, look, that record lived a life of its own. Like it was out of here. Like I even think like even people in Oakland was like bumping your music, right?
Yeah. All right. So come to find out, one of the stores here had a sister store in Oakland.
A sister distribution store, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Right. And I'm trying to think exactly which one it was. It might have been, what was the joint out East Point, G? Dang, I don't remember either. This is a long time ago. A lot of these stores. Yeah, when we did I did the walkthroughs and signings and all that kind of stuff. You feel me?
Yeah.
I think it was called Jimmy. No, Jimmy Jazz is the tenant. That's all right.
Yeah. No, it's all good. We'll find it. No, but you know what I'm saying? I think, you know, it's just interesting though, because like you never actually signed, right? Mm-mm. Like, but in your mind, like looking back on everything, and this is just a question I just had, you know, just because I was curious, like what would your perfect deal look like? Like if you could go back in time and write up the perfect deal for Tim Trees, then what would that look like for you?
I would say somewhere I got the creative control.
Definitely.
That's like that's one of the deal breakers for me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Like I don't want to be submitting music, turning the music, and y'all can just turn it down.
Right,
and have it on the shelf. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, yeah. But, like, the perfect deal, shit, man. Give me a couple $1 million, man. You feel me? Back
no
then,
strings attached.
You feel me?
Yeah,
exactly.
Right.
Exactly. I don't want to be with y'all too long. You know what I mean?
Right.
How many albums? 3? All right, let me just give you 3 albums and get up out of here.
Right.
I mean, that would have been a perfect deal for me, bro.
Yeah.
Right now, though, this independent thing is good, bro.
Definitely. Yeah, for sure. It's definitely a lot of money. Yeah.
Straight up.
You ain't got to worry about trust issues, right? Like,
yeah, it cut out a lot of middlemen.
Exactly. I think you had mentioned something previously about like having like trouble trusting people with your career because of like things you dealt with at Universal and like things you like conversations.
No, just things I dealt with like just watching people.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like my hood.
Yeah, true. That's fair. I done
seen best friends. You know what I mean?
100%.
Do shit that you don't do to your best friend.
Yeah, that's a fact.
You feel me? So, like, me having trust issues, you know what I mean? That's just like a defense mechanism and a survival skill.
Of course.
You feel me?
Yeah. No,
and then when it come down to something that's that important, who can you trust?
It's like, it's like a baby.
Yeah, I mean, exactly, bro.
Oh, God. Yeah.
Exactly.
No, for sure.
Yeah, trust you, Jordan. You already know.
Big shout out, bro, in the building. But I mean, and, you know, just to, you know, because I think one of the things you had talked about was like sort of, I think before, if I'm piecing together the, like, your words before, you were saying like Bankroll was like one of the big selling points in like these conversations because they knew how big that record was.
Right.
And I think you mentioned before that like you heard Bankrolls for the first time on 92Q with Dre.
Yeah, Lil Dre.
Yeah,
Beat 'em on records.
Yeah.
Me, Dre, Manny, my brother, Scotty. We was down Dre house. You know what I mean? Like, we already knew that it was going to come on.
Yeah.
We just didn't know how it was going to come on in the lineup. I think we was like number 1 or number 2, G.
Oh, God.
Like when they first started the show.
You're right.
Because we was on mix shows and shit. You feel me?
Yeah, 100%. And I think it's like one of the most requested songs ever. Like 6 months
6 months straight.
Requested.
Exactly.
Like people requested it for 6 straight months. That's just.
Because remember, we was on a mix. We was on a mix shows.
Yeah,
we couldn't get in rotation off the top. You know what I mean?
So you had to have the people put you
exactly, bro. And the people did it.
They did it. No, they loved it.
They did it. You feel me? Shout out Baltimore City, man.
Shout out Baltimore City, man. Who said we can't stick together, man?
Straight up. Straight up.
We did it, man. I'm telling you, we can do it again.
Right.
You know what I mean? I think, and it's crazy because like we talked about, man, a couple records so far. I want to get into a few more.
What?
And you worked on so much music, like afterwards. Like, I'll surely miss something if I try to name all of them because you was working. You was like, you took your foot off the gas and dropped it 2 feet down further. Like, and it's crazy because even we mentioned, we didn't get to mention, but the Paula Campbell record. You know what I'm saying? Like the How Does It Feel? I think that was like 04-ish.
Nah, How Does It Feel was. I think you're right, bro.
I mean.
I think you're right.
04, right? I mean, that's like an incredible time for music too, right? Because it hit like a smash.
It did, bro.
And I just want to know from your perspective, like being in the middle of that crater that you did, how did that feel? Like, no pun intended. I don't rap. I'm not a rapper. I swear to God, I'm not a rapper.
All right. I mean, all right. Before Paula.
Yeah.
We did the joint with Davon.
Be a friend.
You feel me?
Yeah.
So once Bankrolls and We Don't Love Them started spinning on the radio.
Yeah. I'm gonna ask you about Be a Friend in the next question too, by the way.
And then Be a Friend started spinning on the radio.
Crazy, yeah.
Like once we
Smashed.
I was that had me feeling like, you know what, I can't miss.
Yeah.
So when it was time to do the joint with Paula.
Yeah.
Man, I did that like in 15 minutes. And that ain't no lie. I did that in 15 minutes, G.
It was crazy.
Like, I was on my way down there when I was writing it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I made
That's
it,
fine.
I just noticed that when I rap, they like when I tell stories.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Definitely.
So, like, me talking about you know what I mean? Like, and by the way, like, yeah, that, that wasn't real. You feel me? Like,
it was real to somebody.
I wasn't playing PlayStation 2 with nobody kids. You know what I'm saying? I'll whack some of them shit on you.
It's a world exclusive. I'm telling you, it's a world exclusive. Now you know.
Yeah. No, I just asked her, what was the song about?
Yeah.
And I listened to her verse. And then I just like, all right, yeah, I got this. You know what I mean? Shit. And I just dropped it off, bro.
Yeah, 15 minutes for probably like 15 million views at this point is probably crazy.
Bullshit.
15 million listens, plays, spins, views.
All that good shit, bro.
Like, bro, it's crazy. For 15 minutes, that's like great money, I think.
I'm mad. Shout out to Paula. It was already
Shout
done,
out Paula,
bro.
for sure.
It was already done. I just had to show up my tuxedo on.
Yeah.
Like I always do.
That's
you
fire.
feel me? That's
I
it.
mean, we talked about the Davon record too. I think you originally wanted it on your album, but it didn't make it.
See,
yeah.
It was supposed to go on Dalton Volume 2.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me?
Yeah.
So I'm like, that go on there, man. We out of here.
Yeah.
You feel me? But I don't know what the hell happened. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, I feel it.
So, hey.
It is what it is.
Yeah.
Still an
Big
incredible
trees.
record.
Straight up.
No, for sure, man. I think, speaking, we briefly mentioned Paula Campbell, but speaking of Paula Campbell, like, the home of the old beat was like, it came from Paula Campbell?
Yeah, well, the home of the old beat, when Paula used to come out, her intro, that was the beat that they was playing.
Yeah.
Larry.
He was a background dancer.
Yeah. Hey, ask Larry.
On God.
They'll tell you. Yeah, the home of the old joint, that was,
Yeah.
And I used to love that beat.
Yeah.
So, but, like, when I heard, what Boss Man did with it, that shit was hard, bro. Right, that shit was hard, man.
Respect.
You feel me? No
for sure.
bullshit.
Definitely fire. Shout out Boss Man. Shout out Larry. What up, too, man? He just
man.
dropped the announcement for the More Than Hype documentary.
Oh yeah.
Congrats, big congrats. It looks incredible. I can't wait to see it.
Shout out to Larry, man.
No, definitely. He doing his work out here, man.
Straight up.
I mean, and of course, I gotta mention what we just talked about. Get slick with it. I'm tongue tied today. I think that's 05, like you mentioned.
Yep.
And then man, like Rod Lee, he worked. You guys worked alongside each other a lot. We briefly mentioned Rod Lee. But I want to ask you from your perspective, like what were some of the memories you have, if off the top of your head, that you can think of, like right now with Rod Lee and like some of the work you guys did. Like, what was that like working with him?
Oh man, it was a wild time, G. Shout out to Kenwood, man.
Man, big shout out.
Yeah, I mean, the studio was on Kenwood. That's in East Baltimore. You feel me? So
that's Zone 18. You know me. I know.
Yeah. Shout out to Zone 18,
hey,
man.
Big shout out to Zone 18, man.
But yeah, bro, like I remember eating a lot of JJ's chicken.
Yeah.
Drinking a lot of what was that? We was drinking a lot of Absolute back then.
Yeah. Man.
And we was drinking a lot of what is that? Double malt. Coke 45, I think.
Oh, the Coke 45.
Yeah, that with the chicken, G. So that was our diet during Dalton Volume 1.
Oh man, what a diet!
Yeah,
what a diet!
I said it was only 2.5 months.
Yeah, who counting? No, for sure. That's incredible, man. I love reminiscing about old like memories, but they feel so right now when the life of the music has lived till today.
Right.
You know what I mean? So you can just recollect on everything. Like, man, like I remember it like it was yesterday.
That's a long run, bro.
You know what I mean? And it's going to keep going. Like, it's not stopping at all. Like, it hasn't stopped today. It's 2024. You know what I mean? And we talked about Raleigh, but, like, another person he worked with who we just lost, actually, Dookie Man. You know what I mean?
Rest in peace, my man, Dookie Man.
Yeah, rest in peace,
Rest in peace, Ron Hall, man.
Can you recall any, like, fond memories with him?
Yeah, well, if you ever heard Dalton Volume 1, the skits, what we talking, you know what I mean? We recorded all of that in Dookie Man house. You feel me?
Yeah.
Back then. That's Dookie Man in the background laughing and shit. You feel me? That's my man. Good dude, man. Like, always had a positive attitude, man. You know what I mean? Like, always was ready to work. Yeah, that was my man. I'm gonna miss Dookie.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely the city lost an incredible person. And, he'll forever be missed. You know what I'm saying? Big shout out to his family. Rest in peace, Dookie man. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to dedicate this interview for him, man. I ain't going to lie to you. I mean, we talk about, people.
Shout out Dita.
Oh, big shout out. Oh, for sure. Can't forget. We going to forget a lot of people. Everybody going to watch this video and be like, dang, man, we can't. But it's all good. It's all good. I mean, we talk about people who were influential and people who, like, you're really close to around that time and even till today. And like E. Watts is a person that's also, that comes up, and him like putting you on and sort of setting you up to be successful, which was like, really a good look at that time, right?
Oh, man.
And, of course y'all worked on music. Of course y'all, worked together a lot. You know what I mean? I think the Dip It Low record, if I'm recalling, is like 07.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like that just comes to mind. Like, talk to me about that connection with E. Watts and, like, everything you guys was doing at that time, well, not everything. But.
I mean, shit, I met my bro Watts. I met him through my bro Leno.
Yeah. Big shout out, friend of the show, Leno.
Yeah, man, yeah. I met him, like, that's how I met Watts, you know what I mean? But, good brothers, man. Good dudes, man. Solid. Yeah. Solid, you feel me? So, like, but Watts, he, like, he teaches himself. Things, right? So I remember when he went and bought his equipment. Yeah. You feel me? This is like before he started making beats. I remember when he went and bought his equipment. Yeah. I remember him sitting there and learning this shit. This shit himself, bro. You know what I mean? Like all of that music that you heard back then, that man did all that shit himself. You feel me? Taught himself how to do it. Yeah. And did it big, man. Shout out the hustler movement, man.
Yeah, big shout out. Yeah, for sure. That's difficult to do, just to teach yourself from scratch. Like
some people are like that, bro.
Yeah, that's true.
Some people like that. Me, I need to be taught. I gotta sit in a room.
I'm the same way.
You feel me?
I'm the same way.
I'm more of a student.
Yeah, of course. And I'm gonna accelerate like in front of anybody. Like I'm gonna be the best student. You know what I mean? No, for sure. I definitely feel you on that. I mean, you even did the Debonair, the Debonair Samir record.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I think that was like 2012-ish, March 2012.
Yep. 2012, yeah.
And with Be Rich, can't forget Be Rich.
Shout out Be Rich.
You know
shout
what I mean?
out Debonair Samir, man.
No, for sure.
But I also did a joint with Samir back in the day called Fire.
Yep.
You feel me?
That was in my notes. I think you're reading my screen. No, it's good. It's all good. No, you said it. It's fine. We already got it out. But like, tell me about sort of like, cause you're big on unity. You're big on looking at artists in the city, understanding their talent. Congratulating them on their talent, and even working with artists and doing features and doing this collaboration thing. Tell me about sort of your mindset and talk about that unity in Baltimore, if you can, about just being good with other artists and seeing their craft.
Man, like, for one, you gotta want to see other people win.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Like, a win, the way I see it anyway, You know what I mean? Even though the people I'm looking at might not even see it like that.
Sure,
but a win for any of them is a win for the city, bro.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
Like, why would I want other cities to win? And it's so much talent right here.
Right here.
Why wouldn't I, you know what I mean, put these people on my playlist?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I do what I wanted people to do when I was first coming in the game.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
definitely.
Yeah, man. Shout out to the next generation, man. Shout out to all the Baltimore artists, man. Keep working, keep pushing, man. I see y'all.
Yeah.
Straight up.
He ain't lying.
And the world see y'all too.
Absolutely.
And they biting and they stealing.
Everything.
So, you know what I mean? Just keep pushing, man.
Everything. You is not lying. And I'm not gonna lie, he is watching. We was talking off camera. He's watching. He is watching. So make sure you got your raps together, because you know what I'm saying? It's legends watching your stuff, listening to your music. I'm just telling you.
I'm watching from my page and I'm watching from my other page. And my other page. And the other one too.
I think I follow 3 of them. You know what I'm saying? But no, definitely. I mean, you know, it's what a time. And I think, like, you know, you celebrated your 10-year anniversary of Dalton Volume 1.
Mm-hmm.
Like, then, like, even I think it was a re-release too on the 10 years.
We had a re-release.
Is that Overly Hall, right?
Hell yeah, yo. Yeah. Hell yeah. That's exactly what we said, bro. Yeah.
Absolutely. I mean, would you consider? I saw it when I was writing my notes. I was like, dang, like it'd be so crazy if you did a 25-year anniversary. I would love to see it. I think the city would love to see it. It would go crazy, you know. And it feels like these records was dropped yesterday anyway. You know what I mean? So like a 25-year anniversary to a timeless record or a timeless project or a timeless body of work would only be great for the city. If I can only ask one thing.
I think that's a good idea, bro.
You know what I mean?
All right, go ahead.
No, that's my question.
Hell yeah, we can do that. We can do that, bro. I think I started to drop it this February 27th. I started it, you know what I mean? But
yeah.
I gotta talk. I gotta sit down with some
Sure.
people.
Sure. Do it right. We gotta do it
definitely.
right.
I don't want to get them pulled or nothing.
Absolutely. No, for sure. So you heard it first. 25-year reunion. You know what I'm saying?
Straight
get
up.
all the people there. You gotta get everybody that was in the studios. Everybody that was around that time buying the records, like pushing the records. You gotta get everybody. You know what I'm saying? So I would love to see that, and I'm gonna definitely pull up. You know what I'm saying? Wherever you have it, I'm gonna pull up because I gotta be there. I gotta hit these records again. I'm gonna be playing them on the way, but you know. You know what I'm saying? No, for sure. I mean, you know, and of course, you know, I think one of the things I don't hear though often, you know, because at the 10-year anniversary, like you also like around that time did the remix.
Yeah, it was a remix. It's me, Lano, Caddy the Don, and KG. You feel me? Yeah. And I think Rod tried to spit something on there too. But
nobody talks about the remix for real.
Yeah, I know.
Like, but I need them to because it's fire.
You fuck with it, bro?
I fuck with it.
I appreciate it. G.
Of course I fuck with the remix, man. We might play that after this. I ain't even gonna lie to you.
Man, let it rock, bro. Rock that shit,
you know what I'm saying?
Feel me? Yeah, I'm ready to stop. Yeah, we ready to push that back out there.
Yeah, hell yeah. I think the city need it. You know what I mean?
No bullshit.
You know what I mean?
No bullshit.
You know what I'm saying? And I mean, we talk with Lano, you know what I mean? And, you know, he's doing a bunch of ventures and stuff. And you guys are doing a bunch of ventures together. And, like, you know, the entire Bomb First team. You know, I want to talk about some of the other things you got going on in addition to the music, because that'll be like, I think we got to sit down a couple more times in order to get all of the music to, you know, really be put to the forefront. But I want to talk about your ventures. I want to talk about, you know, Big Bomber's brand. You know what I mean? And I actually love the brand mainly because it's kind of like all the different flavors are like different logos and different collectibles. It's kind of like the Mad TV heads, like you like collectible items type situation.
Or like Garbage Pail Kids.
Or Garbage Pail Kids. Yeah.
I think. Okay. I'm coming up with some cards.
Yeah, you should.
That's what I'm gonna do.
And everybody should collect them.
See, I held that because I know you niggas be biting and shit.
Oh my God.
So I ain't want to say that on the joint, but yeah. You heard it here first. We coming out with Big Bombers cards. You can collect the cards.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna do something slick with it.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like
make one holographic.
And you can get some type of we gonna sit down and work this out, bro.
You heard it first, man. You heard it first. That's all y'all gonna get. That's all y'all gonna hear, man. You know what I'm saying? But that's fire though. I'm gonna try to collect all of them because you know what I'm saying. I'm not a trading card guy, but I would collect all of those. I ain't gonna lie to you. Just the
bro.
logos I've seen so far got me excited. I was like, oh, that one fire. This one fire. This like all of the different designs and styles is just super creative, and I can tell that comes from a person who is actually creative. You know,
man, shout out Lino, man.
Yeah.
That's him.
Big
That's
shout
him.
out.
That's
Big
him
shout
coming
out
up with
Lino.
these damn with these logos. And
Yeah.
shit,
Man, definitely the team is working.
Straight
the
up.
team is working, man. I mean,
up.
you do some other things. You've done some other things. You started a film. You know what I mean? Man, check please. You know what I mean? Shout out to Siki. Shout out Alvin Gray.
Oh, man.
You know what I mean?
Make sure y'all go download that, man.
Yeah.
I wish I could put the link in.
Oh, we got it. We got it. It's in the description. Look down.
Appreciate you.
Look down.
Check, please. Shout out Alvin Gray, man. Shout out to the cast, man. Shout out to my homie Desi, man. Shout out Pudge. Shout out Hollywood Tim. Shout out to Zika.
Star-studded lineup. Star-studded lineup.
This is my, I'm not an actor.
Sure.
I'm sitting in there like, damn,
Fool me.
okay, it's real actors in here. Real comedians and all that shit. So I'm like, all right, okay. They just like, just be yourself. I'm like, okay, so I'm not supposed to be funny. I'm just
okay.
going to that's cool. Yeah, because I'd have made a fool of myself trying to be a comedian on there anyway. You feel me?
Man, it was, man, you could have fooled me. I thought you was an actual artist, you know what I'm saying? I thought you was like a real, like artist type of...
Thespian?
I was looking for the word. You got the words. You're a wordsmith, so I knew that. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm kind of a thespian. You know what I mean? It all depends on which me you talking to.
Right. Yeah, I feel you.
That's all. Wade James is the ladies' man, the actor, the Hollywood guy.
That's the one. We might have to interview Wade James. You know what I'm saying? It'll be a whole. That's crazy.
I'll get in contact with him. I'll set it up.
Bet. You know what I'm saying?
Do that, bro.
How people can talk to his people. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying?
All right, let's do that, bro.
No, for sure, man. And I mean, like the Dirty Dog Bullies. You know what I'm saying? Like, tell me about that.
Shout out Blake and Doughboy, man.
Yeah. Big shout out.
Yeah, man. Blake got like 40 pups on the ground, man. You feel me? Yeah. Shout out Blake, man.
Yeah. Where can people go to, like, where can they look for to get into this, to get, some nice dogs? And they
you can go on Dirty Doug Bullies on Instagram.
Yep.
Or you can go on Doughboy Bully. That Instagram also.
Y'all heard it first, man. If y'all want some high quality canines, you know what I mean? You know what it got.
Bullies. You heard me?
Yeah,
man. But also the merch though too.
Yeah. You
feel me? I'm trying to figure out a way to be able to get this merch to y'all quicker and to reach y'all. So it's coming. It's coming. But if you need the merch, Big Bomb is around. Go to Instagram at big_bombers_around.
You heard it first, man. Man.
What's your order?
Absolutely. Right now, tap in. Stop playing. And it's Friday, so I know you got paid.
NCAA. So party, man. Party like a rock star.
Absolutely.
Man.
Definitely. Go tap in right now. I mean, with all this you've done, like, I want to ask, because I have to ask, what's some of the next steps for you in these next coming years? Like, what can we expect from Tim Trees?
You can expect me to be pouring in to the next hottest artist. I'm searching for that right now. You feel me? And even if they not with me, I'm always here to help. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, definitely.
That's all. I just want to see us win, bro. I just want to see Baltimore win, man.
Yeah, for sure.
You feel me? Straight up.
Yeah, definitely. Is that going to be under Beatamore Records?
No, it's not under Beatamore Records.
Okay.
That's not under Beatamore Records. Shout out to Beatamore Records. Shout out to Manny and Drayson.
Big shout out.
Big
shout out.
But, yeah, no.
Look out for whatever he says. Look out for his page and whatever he announces.
Look out for the Legend of Wade James. The
Facts.
Legend of Wade James. You feel me?
That sound like a Shaft film. Like that shit sound crazy.
Hey, I appreciate it.
Yeah.
I appreciate it. He's a crazy guy, man.
Yeah.
Good dude though.
Absolutely. Absolutely, man. You heard it first, man. The infamous Tim Trees is in the building, man. Always a pleasure to sit down with you.
Always, bro. Always.
Definitely.
I appreciate you having me, bro.
Absolutely.
Definitely appreciate you having me, man.
Yeah.
I'd love to be back, bro.
No, for sure. Definitely one time for the audience. Where can they follow you? Give them your information for your Instagram or wherever they can find you.
Okay, so you can follow me on Instagram at The Real Tim Trees. That's TheRealTimTrees. Or you can find me at Big Bombers Farms. And I don't even know how to spell it. Let me see. I want to
We can put it down here.
Yeah. Everything down here.
Everything's down here. Man, I absolutely appreciate you, man. I appreciate you for sitting across from me. Like I said, it's an honor. You know what I mean? You've put in so much work, and, you know, you've put on for the city so many times, countless times, that, you know, the best I can do is to just follow what you've done, look at it, research it, premiere it back to you, and then give you a lens back of the work that you've done up till now. And I definitely don't feel like this is going to be our last time sitting down, but, you know what I mean? I definitely just appreciated you just pulling up and having this time, you know, sitting here and just for the audience, because I know they enjoyed this talk. It's a 30 billion gems in this, but it's going to be so many more, you know. And before I let you go, I got to leave you with one short sacred Baltimore proverb, and that is, keep doing what you're doing. My God.
I appreciate you, Brucey.
Absolutely.
I appreciate you, G.
I appreciate you, man.
Definitely
Once
be
again.
back through, man. Definitely be back through.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like this was a good interview.
Yeah, definitely. One of many. You heard it first, man.
Straight up.
Once again, it's your boy Mike on the Mic from the Vibe Perspective Podcast. Tap in with my guys at Ground 3 Radio, DJ OK. Make sure you call in at 443-377-1872. Again, that number is 443-377-1872. Leave a message about Tim Trees, his music, his ventures, or whatever you like, man. Next interview is coming up soon, and keep it locked from Vibe Studios and Ground 3. Man, let's keep the vibe alive, man. Peace. We out of here, man. Peace.
Shout out to Ground 3, man. Big Bombers around. This your man Wade James. I'm down here at Ground 3 Radio with my man Mike on the mic. You heard me, dude?